Hello again everyone, welcome to Final Fantasy X. Here I am, just having saved, gotten that, Albed primer. I think maybe you saw it in the previous episode. It's been a few days since I recorded the last episode, so I don't actually remember everything that happened. Anyway, we have a more world exploration, or presentation really, to get to today. Yeah, let's go check out the temple. I think later in the game, if we go this way, there should be a sphere right below where Tidus is right now. If we like go, don't go up the stairs. But yeah, that's for later. Also, maybe you can actually hear my dishwasher
standing in that
scene is going on,
place.
so I'll just shut off the mic during these moments.
I began to realize how different this world was from my own.
Okay, well, that went quick. So, if you didn't notice, the design inspiration, at least in Final Fantasy 7 and 8, were somewhat geared towards a more westernized look. But for Final Fantasy X, I do believe they wanted to go for a strictly Japanese appearance. I have some memories of maybe Okinawa being mentioned, but that may be because of the singer Riki. Well, anyway, there's really not a whole lot we can do here. Some, world building chats and hello Eunice Daddy.
10 years have passed since Lord Braska became High Summoner. And finally, we receive a statue for our temple.
Oh, what's a High Summoner? I got too close to Sin's toxin. It was funny hearing myself make the same excuse over and over. Funny, and a little sad.
The Summoners are practitioners of a sacred art, sworn to protect the people of Yevon. Only a chosen few become Summoners, who call forth entities of great power, the Aeons. The Aeons hear our prayers and come down to us. They are the blessing of Yevon.
So what he meant was that we should respect some kind of great men, or something like that, I figured.
Yeah, I noticed I maybe needed to reduce game volume a bit there. So can we go in here and like lit the place? I think we can in later temples. Yeah, well, thank you for your efforts. I mean, they may have, done a few things with the textures since then, but keep in mind, they slapped all this onto a PlayStation 2 game. I just look at all the details. I mean, I don't think we could tell the difference between the, well, wavy things up above Titus there, not the curtains, but not the curtains or the wall tiles, but the brown pattern things up above there. Huh. Yeah, look at that. I didn't even notice the statues had beards. Oh, hello there. Are you Bilgemina? No, you're just a zealot. Okay, never mind. I mean, just look at how much more, well, polygons for one thing, they put into this game compared to Final Fantasy IX. They really made a massive leap in, well, not just graphics fidelity, but just, okay, well, I guess that's kind of what I'm talking about, but the step between Final Fantasy IX and Final Fantasy X really was big. Anyway, we have some cutscenes to get to. Okay, I can't go up there. Do you have anything to say? I mean, if you want to call it that, sure. Oh, hi, I can ask you questions. What is toxin? See, as a molecular biologist, I can tell you that it is a substance that interferes with your body's biological functioning in a destructive way. You don't want them. Which is not to say that all this detox nonsense that we hear about is in any way legitimate. Just your body has a lot of tools to deal with any toxins you may ingest. Yeah, if you're worried, if you seem to have some health shenanigans going on, just see a doctor and do what they say. Don't self-medicate with detox. I was about to say something that would probably get me banned off YouTube, so hey. Enough said about that. Yeah. Okay, I think we should just leave, maybe? No? Oh, wait, yeah. Done something, and then we need to speak to Waka in his hut. Nothing else? Right, sure then. Is this Waka's hut? It is not Waka's hut. Oh, there you are.
Sorry, man. No time for lunch yet. Take a nap. Pushed.
I mean, I'm fine, but hey, that's how we progress with the game, so...
At least go see how they're doing.
Can't interfere. It's a rule.
It's
been nearly a day.
Yeah, sorry, just turning off the microphone again.
Perhaps you could go look for us.
People are searching for him now.
Thank you.
Who cares whether he comes back or not?
But he might die.
Fine, let him.
Do you hate him so? But if he dies, you'll never never be able to tell him how much you hate him.
Waka?
Okay, well, I don't think they did a whole lot with the textures for Tidus' mother. That is reasonably obvious. Okay, back to the temple we go. We'll just explore those side paths at a later date. We have something a little more exciting to get to.
Is something wrong?
The summoner hasn't returned from the trial.
Eh?
Well, apprentice summoner, really.
Huh?
There's a room in there called the Cloister of Trials. Beyond is where the apprentice summoner prays. If the prayer is heard, the apprentice becomes a fully fledged summoner. Remember?
So someone is in there somewhere and they haven't come back out. Right, I got it.
A day's already gone by.
Is it particularly dangerous in there?
Sometimes, yes.
Why don't you go in and help?
There's already guardians in there. Besides, it's forbidden.
Hey, but what if something happens? What if the summoner dies?
The precepts must be obeyed.
Like I care. Maybe this wasn't such a good idea after all.
Yeah, maybe Tidus has about the same degree of appreciation for puzzle dungeons in RPG, well, in role-playing games as I do. There's a time, there's a place, and there's only so much insanity you can squeeze into one without overstaying your welcome, so to speak. And I think the Cloisters of Trials in Final Fantasy X overstay their welcome. I mean, I think the Baj Temple, where we get anima and things. Almost said anime. But no, that we go to Crunchyroll for that, or Organum.tv, because we are not residing in the US of A. That I can, that puzzle dungeon I could kind of appreciate. This one though, not really. Yeah, no. I think Baj Temple is the only what do you call it again? A Cloister of Trials that I at all appreciate. Okay, well, we have a glyph sphere, so yay. And we can only carry one of them at a time because apparently Tidus doesn't have two hands. I don't know. The game makes the rules. We'll just play along with them. I think, oh, yeah. We should do this, so we shall. I really don't like the music either. So do we put it here in the wall? No, not that one. We put it here though. Okay, well, I will conclude that the walkthrough I'm following has left a few things out and not mentioned. We need to actually touch that wall. Hey. This is a destruction sphere, right? No, okay, no, that was a thing. Okay. Yeah. This is... not quite right. Okay, maybe I did it. Maybe I did it wrong. Okay. You go back there, do the jiggery pokery, and let's see if I can maybe put you over here, and that makes the correct things happen. Is a destruction sphere. Okay, well, I'll just put it there for now. Okay. That one goes way back over here, apparently. No? Okay. Right. I need to put the sphere in there, in that pedestal, so I need to put this sphere that I'm holding somewhere else. So I can do that. I'll just put that back here then. Okay. Okay. I'm guessing the Bevel Closure of Trials is going to be very interesting. Right. Sage sphere goes there. Oh, no. Stop. I'm going to do the destruction sphere thing first. Thank you, game. You need to do those things the first time you do the destruction sphere treasure thing. The first time you enter the temples, of course. Otherwise, when you try to backtrack in this version, you are going to get a face full of dark aeons, and you will be sad. At least if you're me. I don't throw strap. I beat things over the head. Rod of Wisdom. Okay. So we push the thing. Over there. And that should give us a cutscene. Yeah, I'll just turn off the microphone again.
It's a tradition, very important.
So what about you?
Me? I'm a guardian.
A guardian? Whoa! Ah!
Summoners go on a pilgrimage to pray at every temple in Spira. Guardians protect them. The Guardian's in there now. One of them's got a sure fuse, and who knows what the other's thinking. Well, now that we've come this far, might as well go all the way.
What are you doing here? Didn't think we'd be able to handle it.
No, it's just... See, I told you she gets mad easy.
Is the summoner all right?
Who are you?
I've done it. I have become a summoner.
Man, was I surprised. And here I was thinking summoners were all old geezers.
Oh, and I am already back in control again. Oh, thank you, game. I thought that scene would be longer, but I guess that is what we're going to get when we get out of here. Let's see, nothing happened there. Okay, so I'll just end the episode here in the temple, and in the next one we get a phase full of cutscenes. I should note that the character art for Yuna, for some reason, became a very big selling point for me. I don't know why. And yeah, I mean, if you look that up yourself, you can see just how sexualized that was if you have that kind of suspicion. Let's just say my interpretation or impressions of Yuna did not quite make it into the game. I was trying to find a way to express that properly, but well, yeah. English is not my native language, so hey, that happens. That will happen again. I guess I am... well, I would really like to say a few things, but I can't think of anything to actually say. Except the scenes that we will see in the next episode did not in any way dissuade me from completing the game. I was a little bit disappointed with Square though when I noticed how they would keep reusing some of those exact voice files later in the game. If you played the game before, you will know what I mean already. No surprises there. So, this has been the first Cloister of Trials. Let's continue with the game in the next episode. Until then.